What's up, y'all? Welcome to the sanctuary. This is our first video. I want to introduce myself formally. My name is El Malik. I have a channel on YouTube titled Lucid Prophecy Tarot. I do spiritual and energetic tarot readings there, and I also provide information regarding to subjects like alchemy, magic, energy work, healing, and etc. So today I want to jumpstart our day with a meditation, and this was a channeling that I did not too long ago, but it was about DNA activation through vibrational sequencing. So this sounds very complicated, but it's not at the core of it. I've been looking into ways to break down the meaning so that people who are interested in such things can understand and maybe apply it to their lives in different ways. Now, before I even jump into that, let me just start off by saying I am not attempting to convince anybody of anything. I am just here to share my lens. You can choose to look through it if you want or not, but I do hope that anybody who watched this video gains some type of clarity when it comes to this topic. So I'm just gonna jump in, and I'm excited. So this is from the first chapter. The process of activating DNA should be observed from a holistic point of view. The understanding of vibration and the connection it makes to perception helps construct reality. At the base of all, we create awareness through the figurative physical senses. We connect the dots, so taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing. Each sense is designed to perceive and transform vibrational frequencies. So think about when you touch something, right? We all understand that at the base of things, if we extrapolate, we all break down to vibrating molecules. Anything that we touch, anything that we observe is a vibration in some type of way. So in order for there to be consciousness, we create things like, oh yeah, we're touching something. Oh yeah, we're smelling something. Yeah, we're hearing something. Yeah, we're tasting something. But it's all based off of perception at the end of the day, because we can also look at it as just absorbing energy in many different ways. It's just because we are living on a 3D reality, we perceive with these physical senses. And that's how awareness is formed, right? So I'm gonna keep reading. We can extrapolate the meaning on this topic endlessly, but it ultimately defeats the purpose. The micro makes the macro, and the macro reflects the micro. Cells make organs, organs make systems, systems make the body, atoms make elements, elements make objects, objects are then made into other things, and the list goes on. Life is simple, so we need to understand the simplistic nature of DNA activation. Now, we have over 100 strands of junk DNA, which is considered junk DNA because we are not knowledgeable, according to modern science, on how to activate those strands of DNA. And we fail to neglect, we actually neglect the process of absorbing energy because we don't have any understanding on how we are actually absorbing energy. You got to understand that in order to do something consciously, you have to become aware of it, right? So this is the purpose, is to bring awareness, okay, to what actually is going on around you, so that you can gain power over yourself, first of all, and then you can start to extrapolate the meaning of the things that are around you in order to improve consciousness. It is within everything we do. We program our DNA through light, sound, and darkness. Come on, kitty. All forms of energy eventually break down to these three principles of consciousness. The same can be said about subconsciousness. It is simply the other end of the pole. In order for there to be a balanced current, there must be both positive and negative charge in the voltage, correct? In order for there to be balanced existence, the same is needed. So basically, there is slim chance for complete existence without the mastery of both the positive and the negative manifestations within the realms of life. Right? So, I'm saying all this to say is that in order for us to quote unquote ascend, we have to understand how to ascend ourselves. We have to stop focusing so much on everything that is outside of ourselves, because in order for us to have a greater understanding, remember, the micro makes the macro, you have to understand life in its simplest form. That will give you all the information that you need to know about the things that are reflected outside of yourself, because it is really within you. That's the whole thing, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard that before, but what does that actually mean? What type of practical steps can we leave the next generation so that they can absorb and so that they can catapult into the reality that they want, that they can exist in harmonically, in true existence, and within the power of themselves? So, this is just something to think about. First little video, introduction video, something to meditate on. I will be back with some more information very soon, so I will say just stay tuned. I appreciate anybody who took the time to get to the end of this video. Just know that, you know, learning is something that is eternal. Reinventing ourselves is something that always happens. When we stop the future. We have a responsibility to carry the future, right? So be confident, stay confident in yourself, learn about yourself and where you come from. All that will do will empower you. And I will be leaving you with some jewels to help empower yourself as well. So I'm going to conclude it right there. Thank you for tuning in. This is El Malik. Thank you again for joining the sanctuary. And I'll be back at y'all with some fresh ass energy.